according to my rules, the bowl would unfortunately be destroyed in that confrontation. In other words, those dice didn't come for free. Which makes you sad, of course, because you don't have the, you don't have the evidence, of your adventures. But who knows? I mean, let me know. Do you think Atta would actually set up a new bowl there and start insisting that people put offerings in it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I feel like at this point that's almost yeah. I think Andronicus as well.
Oh, okay.
And it's close by. I mean, this thing, basically making this. Even Andronicus made the stand that benevolence and goodwill and charity is the cure. So.
Yeah, and I also think it would be hard to forget or move forward after it. So
yeah.
Okay. So what this means that I'm seeing is that it's time now to do the some of the personal changes that occurred during the. We now are going to finish out our time here with these effects. First of all, after the vision, if you have reduced charm by taking on charge, then you have a choice. This is very important for Atta, so we're going to start with you. You may recover 1 point of charm. Remember, you brought yours all the way down to like 3 or something like that, right? You really knocked your charm way down. Let me look at I need a much bigger desk for this sort of thing.
I think Atta knocked it down at least 2 times.
Right, at least 2 times. But I know it's on the sheet somewhere. If I can pull up the folder with Atta in it. Here's the play sheet that you made all the markings on. There, yeah, you knocked your charm down to 4. So, if you want, you can restore it to 5, which is still not as good as your starting 6, but it would come to 5. And if you did that, then your stored charge goes away.
Okay.
And the 3 will dissipate. Right? That's if you take that option. Or you could keep charm at 4, and you would keep all that charge that you accumulated so that when Atta gets played again, he comes in with that 3 charge still going strong.
So that means he's still going to be... But the entity is gone, right?
But if we play a new vision and somebody wants to play Atta, do you want him starting with 3 charge or not?
I think that would be kind of cool.
Okay. So you guys have... And so therefore the charm would stay at 4. This is actually, I think, the same option you took for your character the first time. So Atta's reputation is pleasant but a little closed. And that number... I have to do a little bit of accounting here. The number for that is... there. Here. Okay, so that means Atta is going to become... that's 7 and 8. Right. Atta is going to become kind of shrill and ranty. Which I'm sad to say only makes sense. Yeah.
If you are standing there seeing the universe for what it is, I think you will become kind of ranty.
Yeah. In other words, you won't shut up about these things that you've said. Yeah. So let's see here. So charm 4 1 times 3 charge, and shrill and ranty. So I'm writing these down so that you can put them on the sheet later. And then, and let's see, your cherished thing, the thing you wanted to accomplish way back when, I think it's gone.
Okay.
Right. In other words, you basically had to walk away from it. Which is the which was that family symbol that you had. Remember that?
It was like a bead.
Right. The point is that the destruction at that particular house that occurred, in which the girl got hurt so bad, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then because you didn't spend time protecting it, is what I'm saying. You kind of moved away from it. Yeah. So that, and then if you've invoked city spirits, you have the option to become a practitioner. You actually can become shamanic now, if you want. But if you do that, that means that you're stepped away from your career, and you won't be, you won't have that career anymore.
Okay.
So you go kind of
have that option.
Yeah, if you worked with city spirits, if you've invoked them, then you have that option.
But even as a slave, because I mean you're still working.
Well, again, though, there's going to be a time lapse before the next vision.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so Atta would still serve the sentence.
Right. Yeah,
but
exactly.
Then maybe afterwards.
Yeah. And besides, it was, and we know it was reduced.
Full off the road.
Yeah, and we know it was reduced anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking a lot about the spirits, so yeah.
Okay, so we'll talk more about what that means next time, I think.
Yeah.
Because it's basically someone else's problem, whoever plays Atta next, right? So.
Okay. Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, that's kind of cool too. If you have an artifact, say where you put it or keep it. Unfortunately, according to the other rules, the artifact was destroyed. So you've left a lot of destruction behind you, I must say, after in doing all this, but it was for the greater good. And then the last thing for you is that you can roll against your attributes. Remember what you do? You roll 2 dice, and if you can get higher than your attribute, then it goes up by 1.
Okay.
You can't do it for charm, but you can do it because of the option you took, but you can do it for the others in whatever order you want. You can pick any of your attributes, which are, according to this, Atta, you've got brawn 6, quickness 6, and wits 5. Do you want to see if you can get any of them to go up?
Yeah.
Which one do you care about the most?
The wits.
Okay. Roll and see if you can get 6 or higher.
Okay, 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a 6 and a 4.
Wow. Okay, so therefore your wits will go up to 6. And you can, once you succeed, then you stop. So that is the end of Atta for this vision.
Okay.
Wow, that was quite a story for that guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. A lot of things happened.
So let's do Raw next for a much simpler situation.
Yeah.
And the main thing that I want to the main thing, first of all, you didn't take on any charge. So all of those things don't happen, right? You don't change your descriptions of any kind. You didn't mess with spirits. You actually,
Nope.
the thing that you really worked on, the cherished thing that was working on was this exact job, and you didn't abandon the job. So the vision will play out with you actually achieving what you wanted.
Yay!
Your cherished thing is now made. Oh, it was your
Yeah, it was a community project.
right. It was the community project there. So now it is, you're very proud of it. This is something that you care about a lot and will work to protect it or make sure that it's properly used. We'll go back over I'll go back over the recording to try to remember all the details, and we'll put it into the sheet that you've actually done this great thing. And then you can choose to improve one of your attributes, or you can choose to which attribute you want to try to improve first. So let me look up your numbers. Oh, God. Reorganizing these sheets is going to be a huge pain. There we go. Okay, so, oh, yeah, that's right. You have terrible numbers. You have Brawn 3, Quickness 5, Wits 9, and Charm 6. So what would you like to improve?
Brawn was 3, you said?
Yep.
Or maybe should... Yeah, we try and get Brawn up.
All right, so go ahead and roll 2 dice and see if you can get above a 3.
Yes, 5 and 3, so 8.
Your Brawn is improved to 4. And I have to say, you avoided making any rolls during this whole session, largely because you just insisted on acting normally.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Ro just wanted to do, to do his thing.
Okay, so that's good. Just remember, all 3 seers do that, and guess what happens? Right, during a vision, right?
Well, see if he cracks the next time.
That's
someone
right.
plays him.
Mm-hmm. And so then we have, finally, we have Andronikos. And so the first thing we have to check is whether Andronikos is going to keep. Currently, you're carrying 2 charge, or 1 times 2. So the question is, do you want to keep it or do you want to let it dissipate? Because you too, I think also took on, I think you also, if I remember correctly, dropped 2 charm.
I dropped 2, yeah. Dropped 2 charm. I mean, I think Andronikos is going to keep it.
You're going to say that again?
I think Andronikos is going to keep it.
Okay.
I'm seeing a change. A worrying change in personality.
Yeah. Okay. Andronikos. Charm will stay at 4. And you have 1 times 2 charge. And let's see what happens to the personality, in fact. So you were generous and a little dominating. So that was, I think, in the 9-10 range. I'll have to look here. Right. Yes, that's 9 to 10. So you are going to become muttering, then you have a chance. Oh, you know what? No. This, I was wrong. Atta, unfortunately, does not become shrill and ranty. You become obsessive and constantly explaining, which is about as good, right?
Yeah.
Obsessive.
It sounds absolutely correctly for Atta's situation.
Yes, constantly explaining. Whereas it is Andronikos no, god damn it. Okay, I'm screwing up everything. Okay, we're starting all over. It's Andronikos who becomes obsessive and constantly explaining. Let me write that down.
Okay.
And I'm really sorry, Aileen. I've told you two different things and both were wrong.
Okay.
Muttering and scattered.
Huh.
So you have a hard time keeping your arguments together and making, you mutter and talk to yourself and you kind of talk about different things and stuff like that. That's actually what happened to your former character too. Remember the woman?
Oh yeah.
She actually has the same thing. You're leaving a whole bunch of incoherent people in your path as a player. So,
yeah.
but then, and then we move to the roles for. I'm treating the spirits as aliens rather than Andronikos.
Yeah.
So then, then we have, the roles for the attributes. Your cherished thing, your wife, you actually preserved that. You saved that relationship. You fought for that relationship, so you don't lose your cherished thing in this vision. Right. So keep.
He keeps his wife.
Yeah.
The only thing that matters for Andronikos.
And keep Sapphira says, and then what do you want to go up? What attribute do you want to roll against?
See, I have a pretty high brawn. Quickness is also pretty high, right?
Quickness is 5.
Quickness 5. Then I might do that. I'm gonna take a chance.
Okay, go ahead.
Quickness. That's a 5.
Unfortunately, it does not go up. You could try to roll for wits now if you want.
Yeah, absolutely, sure.
Which would be, now you need a 7 or higher.
9.
Okay, so your wits will actually go up to 7. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, that closes out our vision for this time.
I think
Yay!
Andronikos and Atta probably have a strange bond. Nobody else really understands.
Well, yeah, Atta is now a shaman with a new career, and so that means you're going to be a very odd person when we meet you next time. So,
yeah, and Andronikos having gone through the same thing and also decided to keep charge. I mean, being able to talk about these things.
And also, you guys are
only
both
ones who have been through it, understand each
yeah.
other.
I wonder if the people in that area. I mean, you're going to be like, somebody will take away that bowl that you keep leaving there, and you'll put another one there and stuff like that. Trying to explain to people that they're supposed to be putting offerings into it. Damn it. Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, exactly.
What's so difficult?
I love how weird Atta became of this.
And as it says, what did I say? Obsessive, constantly explaining. Right?
Mm.
So, yeah. That's going to be all sorts of fun. Okay. So that leaves us with finishing it out and saying, we'll play again when we're done. We have one more week of inspectors, and then we'll return to Dreams of Fire.
Yes.
Cool. So many interesting games going on all at once. I had to substitute out our Worldwide Wrestling game for a Tunnels and Trolls game, and the Tunnels and Trolls games was really, really fun. So technically, now I have too many games being played by too few groups. So, oh well.
Big fan.
Cool.
New people.
All right. Thanks again for taking this time, everybody. The extra time is really, really, I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
to-
of course, since
Mhm.
I cannot be there, so
Yeah.
I felt like, yeah, we need to get this.
Now, I
Yeah,
think
you don't
in
want to be there.
retrospect, looking at what happened with Raw, it's kind of interesting that if you refuse to participate effectively, try to live your life, it's all about whether you can stay out of the blast zone,
Yeah,
right?
Because things just gonna happen.
Yeah, because
Either
the
way.
the mania will spread, and you will ultimately, when caught in it, be targeted.
yeah.
And so if
Yeah,
the others,
all
if,
becomes
yeah,
try and avoid.
and so if it spreads too much, you're going to be overtaken by it, and then who knows, you might survive a zombie fight, you know, but
Not
but
with that
basically it's going
running
to end up
quickness.
being you, even for you who avoided that fate, it still was a trauma for the character, and it would be interesting to see who plays Raw next time and decides what to do with him.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
will be. It's also fun since you first also get the trauma of rejecting it, this vision the first time, but you refuse to take on charge,
Right,
and then the trauma of everything that just continues to happen.
right,
If you just continue to know, I just need to continue my life
right,
and trying to move on.
right.